Abdemali just resubscribed for 54 months.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how loud is this going to be? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've touched anything here. Hello, hello. Test 1, 2. Okay, okay. That looks okay. That looks fine. I think that's good. This is so weird. Everybody is here. Hello, friends. Hold on. You know, just oops. Let's not throw that away. Throw those things away though, and then we can hit this button right here. Wait. Oops, too far. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, Peter. Welcome in. It's so tough, Em. Trust me. I played Hunt with Peter the other day, so now I say it that way. I played Hunt with him and E-Box the other day, and I kept calling him Demon so many times. It was ridiculous. So first, I got to read off the oldest. We got to start from the beginning. Mandy on, what day was this? Friday. Thank you for the 50 months. I know she's not here, but she had a 50-month resub. And then we had, in order, Wicked, congratulations. You are first. Welcome in. How's it going today? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. And then, oh, we got to do this one next. M, thank you for the resub. Look at this gorgeous lady right here. People can call you Kelt. No, it's easier to call you Demon. No, just kidding. I'll call you Peter. And then, Peter, welcome in, sir. How's it going? How are you doing today? How's everything? How's everybody? How's everybody's day going? Maybe if I don't know why I'm like sat way over here for some reason too. I just realized that. I'm like, hey, why am I over here? I guess I was doing stuff on my streaming PC, getting ready for a little bit later. We've got some new things going on, but how's it going, everybody? How are you guys doing? Oh, Em, you gotta see this. Are you ready? Are you ready to join hockey yet? It's so cool. Let me see if I can find this thing here real quick. I want to show you the logo for the team that I'm on. It is so cool. Hold on, where did my mouse go? Oh, there it is. I see it again. It's hard to see. Their website is white, as you can maybe tell by how bright my face is right now. Let's see here. So where was this at? More merchandise. Here we go. I have to get, I already told Devin, I was like, I have to get this shirt for the team that I got drafted to because it's so freaking cool. So I've got a lot of merch to start buying, and they do these acrylic things, and I think they're really super cool. How do I copy image location? I cannot. Let's just zoom in, make it super big. Oh no, why do you gotta be like, oh, there we go. Okay, that works too. Here we go. Oh god, what? There we go. This is I got drafted to the Carolina Kraken, and this is their pride logo, and it's super cool, and I need all the copies of it. So it's super neat. So since I think I streamed last, maybe talked about it, you guys know I started doing I'm in the simulation football league that Devin Choriel and I are in. Well, we joined a hockey version of the same thing. So I've created a player for that, and my player is the Rat King, and so it's kind of a play off of Brad Marchand. And let me see here. Let's see if this works. If I click on this, oh wait, hold on. Open in browser. Oh no, of course not. Oh, because it's in a different browser entirely. So here's my player. Puffs put the Kraken logo on it and everything like that. It's great. I love it. It's so cool. And then what else did he make for me? He also made me this guy, which the face is kind of creepy on it, I gotta say. Like the teeth kind of creep me out, but he took the Kraken logo and then put a little rat on it with a crown for the Rat King. For this? No, actually, well, I don't know. This, yes, I originally generated it. Here, let me show you. Here's the original version. So that's what it originally looked like. And then I sent it to Puffs, and then he edited it to put the logo on and everything like that. So, but look at these things. These things are so cool. I want to get these. They're like acrylic with the logo in them, and I'm like, oh, I really want to get that. It looks so dang cool. So I'm probably gonna have to pick up some of those. But yeah, so we got the Rat King. It's gonna be great. Our season starts this Friday. Saturday is preseason, and then next Monday the regular season starts. So I'm super excited for it to kick off. So it's gonna be super cool. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. It's busy. It keeps me very busy because we're constantly writing stuff for all sorts of things. Oh yeah, did you see this, Em? This thing is so cool. Yeah, so I've been busy writing stuff for everywhere. It's been pretty crazy. So like we write all these different articles and do all these different kind of crazy things. So I liked this. Let me see, where the heck is this? If I come in here, so they have all these tasks. So you can see here, if I zoom in, so you can actually see. So all the ones that have the slashes through them, I've completed. So like weekly training, I've done team training camp, activity checks, all that stuff. This one was hilarious, the interested prospects. So this one, and this may be good for you if you ever decide that you're interested in doing it. So for this, we have these 21 questions. Essentially, we've got 16 down here, and then we've got these 5 up here. For answering them, you get 6 TPE and $1 million to spend. And what that money does is that goes into, hold on. That goes into your player account. So it's interesting because when you create a player, you create an account. So I have this account that has I have $400,000 right now. This is tied to me forever. The player gets the TPE and everything like that. And so the TPE, so I've got 201 total. I have all these different things that I can spend points on. And then each point that you want to spend costs so much TP. So like if I want to up my passing by 1, it's going to cost me 5 TP. So it would take me from 11 down to 6. So during the season, you do all these different tasks and all these different things to earn TP. So this one, they had this questionnaire for this one, and one of my favorite answers. Let me see if I can find my post in here somewhere. Oh, here it is, right here. Hello, Peter. Let me see, where was it?
Did you guys want to hear my Panic at the Disco impression?
I do want to hear it, please.
There it is.
I love that video. Panic at the Disco. So one of the questions is, what is your opinion on the French? And my answer was, they have good fries, onion soup, and toast. And the person that I was talking to, that I ended up getting drafted by, we were talking about the Mount Rushmore of hockey, because I was like, I don't really know many of the players, and so I put a Zamboni a puck, a goalie mask because they're cool as hell, and Wayne Gretzky because who doesn't know who that is? So that's what I put for my Mount Rushmore of hockey. So it's fun because you get to like mess around and joke around with things, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. And so as the season goes on, they'll have all these different task things that you do. So like one of the ones that I need to do, I think this one's due, what is it? Oh, this one's due Sunday. I have to write 25 words minimum to introduce your player, who they are, where they're from, and tell us something interesting, funny, odd about them. Whatever you like, really. So 25 words, all I got to do. And you get 1 TP for that. So even though they are Belgian, yeah, I know, but it's because everything has the word French in it. French fries and French onion soup and French toast. That was my joke, because everything all begins with the word French. No, there. Oh, that's not. Dang it! Now I'm losing stuff. Losing track of everything. But yeah, that was like my butt of the joke was like, what is your opinion of the French? I don't think I've ever like met or interacted with or talked to a French person before, really. I mean, probably on the internet at some point in time or another I have, but like never like IRL in person have I like interacted with a French person that I'm aware of. Oh, also, Peter, we have happiness comes from a good life. That is what your fortune says. So have a good life, or have happiness and you'll have a good life. I don't know which way around that has to go. So yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time working on these things. I also got a job in the ISFL. So like at the end of last week, I'm what's called a media grader. So when people write, let's see here, where's the media section at? There's a whole media section. So people write articles to get money to then spend on training and all of those things. So in the ISFL, I'm a media grader. So when people write stuff like this, I go through and like read parts of it and see like what all they're saying, and then you usually get paid. They pay $1,400 a word for every word that you write. So then depending on how long these articles are, you can probably make quite a bit. Oh, actually should be 3,037 words. So somebody added in how much. So if they did 3,037 words, 3,037 times 1,400. So this article's worth 4.2 million that they would get added to their account. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of cool how everything works. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, when the season starts, it'll be pretty cool because we'll be getting they'll be streaming a lot of the game, or at least some of the games, from what I understood from some of the people, that they don't stream all the games. So we won't be able to watch every single one of them. But when they do stream them, it's pretty cool. Let me see if I still have one of those up here. But it's pretty sweet because it's just like a top-down view of a hockey rink, and then you get to like follow what your player is doing and everything like that. Oh, I have the regular page up. Let me see if I can find the... Let me see if I can find... Oh, maybe this will actually work. Because there's that. We don't want that. I don't want that either. Disrespect your surroundings. Whoa, fuck, hello. I was not expecting this all. Ting. I hear the ting. Who did that? Who's here? Peter! Peter, we're disrespecting all of our surroundings. What the hell, man? I gotta see. See, they have different... Their simulations are very interesting, because like some of them look like this. So here's kind of an example of one of them. So they pull in... So they use a simulation game to simulate all these. So this is actually, it's just text version of it. But they do have... Some of the games they do... You actually... And I don't know if I'll be able to find it here now. Let's see, actually... I go back one page, we go to videos, because they've got the award ceremonies. Oh, let's go to live. How about that? Entry draft. We don't... let's check this guy out. Yeah, here we go. So it should look like this for some of the games that they stream. So then you'll get to see your player number and all that stuff while they're out there. So it's kind of neat. But there's, I think, 62 games in a season, so they have a lot of games to simulate. So we don't get to watch like every single one of them. So it's pretty cool. Which it's kind of similar. This is how the football one works. Let me see here, international. So I can show you last night's games that were streamed. And so this is how they do those. So we usually, like, our team, Devin, Joriel, and I will all like hang out, and then we watch the games. And so this is a sped up simulation version of it. Cats are like jumping around upstairs or whatever. So this is how we watch to see how our players do, which this isn't a game that I would be in, but if I come down here, let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see here. ISFL Conference Championship. Yeah, that should be fine. I think we were in this. Yeah, so our game. So we're the team that I'm on is the London Royals. So if we figure out, so they get the ball first. Oh, you can't see me. Just kidding. Or actually, no, you probably could see me. Yeah, there I am. I'm number 61. Let's go. That's me. That's my dot. So we're dot watchers. We sit and we spend. It's not like these games are all that long. We're at 13 minutes of a 24-minute video. So the game takes probably less than 10 minutes to stream total. Because let's see, where's the end of it at? Well, maybe a little bit more. And then at the end of every game, so we lost 28-31, which kind of sucks. But you can see here. Oh yeah, here we go. There's Joriel's player right there. Jonathan Jameson is his character, or is his player. Let's see, where am I at? Here's me. I'm Plays R because I'm a rookie. I'm Adam Plays. My first name is Adam. My last name is Plays. So that's that's my player in the football league. So then we get the stat sheet afterwards, and then I'm, the nerd that I am, I take that and then I put that in my little spreadsheet over here, so I can track all my stats and do all that stuff. And then I have like career summary things and everything, which just is great because I put all this stuff in here, and then when I have to update, I have like a wiki page and everything like that for the ISFL and everything. So I'll go in and update my wiki page for my player and put in all my information. So that's like some of the cool stuff about these. It's just kind of a neat way to do all this stuff. So if I come in here, scroll down to the team, click on my name. Hey, there's my player's page, everything. So I wrote like all of this stuff for it. You get paid in-game money, not real life money, as much as I wish that I could get paid real life money for that stuff, but oh, I can't have that up on the screen. Oh, Demon, don't you know it? This is my mega spreadsheet right here too, actually. This is the mega spreadsheet, but it's cool because it's like, if I come in here, so I can put in like, let's say we win all these games, and then I have like 10, 8, 3, 17, for example. Like, the cool thing about all this stuff, I'll just sprinkle numbers around in here, is all of these things populate up here, and then if I come back over here, they populate into these fields too. So like you can see the preseason field. So I've set up formulas and everything that pull all that information because I'm a nerd and it's so cool. But it's what keeps me interested. That's what I told Joriel's, like, because they have, if I go into, let's see here. So if I go into the ISFL again, because you can go in. So here's my player. Oops, not my player. Oh, hello. Oh boy, that's not good. Hold on, let me grab it from over here. Pull this guy in. This is the problem of using two browsers regularly, is some things are logged in on one thing but not the other. So here's my player over here with all the stats that I've sent. So the screens look a little different. You can come in to the index. If I come into the index and then I go to season 55, I can click on the London Royals. I can go to the roster. I can see Plays A here, and I can click here. You can see my stats right here. You can say I played 14 games. I started 14 games. I had 87 tackles. So all of that information, well, at least for I don't know if this is regular season or for the entire thing. let's see here. So if I come back over here, my regular, yeah, that's just for the regular season. I had 6 tackles in the playoffs, and I had 17 tackles in the preseason. So you can get some of the information, but not everything. And I'm like, you know what? I want everything. So it's like, yeah, I'd kind of like to do all these. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, my personal game records. Week 3, I had 9 tackles in week 3, which was the highest that I had. 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 tackle for loss. Week 11, 10, 11, 14. So the end of the season, I finally started to get kind of good. So that's why I'm hoping, beginning of next season, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that I do a lot better. But but yeah, so you get some player stats here and stuff like that. Let me just sort of, I like having dark pages on because the white screen like blinds me and everything. So but yeah, so I've been working on the same, because I know Demon will get a kick out of it. I've been working on the same thing for the hockey. You know, it's like for football, there's not too many stats to track. Like for me, this is it. Tackles, tackle for loss, sack, forced fumble, fumble recovery, pass deflection, interception, safety touchdown, blocked punts, field goals, penalties, penalty yards. I don't get any pancakes or sacks allowed, but I just put those in here because of, like, when I'm reading the stat lines, I just go all the way across to the end. But for hockey, there's like 60 stats that you get per game. So I'm like, oh God, this is going to be crazy. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be totaling up a lot of stuff. It's going to be hilarious. So I'm excited to get all of those things like put together and get that spreadsheet built out and everything like that. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, and here's all the stats here. So if I go here more and then go to the index for SMJHL, they've got a pretty cool site here. Like you can watch, like they have the live streams here. So you can come in here to watch the live streams. So the team that I'm on was 7th last season in the standings, 34-29. So a winning record overall, which is pretty good. And then in our conference, we were 5th in our conference. So it's going to be pretty cool, exciting, and interesting. Actually, let me come back here, go to team, Carolina Kraken. If I come down here, yeah, but see, there's so many stats here, and you get game ratings and all sorts of stuff. Is my name in here yet? Oh no, it's not, because they haven't updated these things. But if I go to schedule, so what I looked at was probably going to be something like this. So you have your regular stats, you have zone, team shots, and shot quality. So I'm going to pull all these stats and put it into the spreadsheet so I can track and see what's happening and everything. And then I'll be able to build graphs and see, like, how did my player progress throughout the season, which I need to do. I need to set it up. So for the football league, I am now on the awards committee for my team. So my job is to make sure that our team is like well represented and everything like that. So I'm going to try to set up a spreadsheet to be able to track and kind of keep an eye on some of those things, to be able to share that, you know, to be like, hey, these guys are doing great. Why are you not giving them more credit, or whatever I need to do. Probably won't require too much, but but yeah, it's cool. And it's crazy because I've had to join, like, I think I'm in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 new Discords that I've joined since we've started doing all this stuff, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of things to do. Oh, Demon, have you done you were playing Drive Beyond Horizons, weren't you? Is your name on here? Do I see your name? That's you? Yep, that's you. Have you played well, you haven't played recently, because always it would be up here. I didn't know if you have played the new the Beat the Back Room event or Drive Beyond Horizons. They've added some cool stuff. I was messing around with it yesterday. They've added some cool stuff to the game, like new exhaust pipe, like attachments, I guess you could call it. So yeah, so they've added a whole bunch of kind of crazy stuff. So it's been kind of neat to to see. So I'm kind of excited. I need to play more of it, and I need to actually go through and do the Beat the Backrooms event. So that ends on the 28th, and there's some different. There it says find and enter the mysterious backrooms using your Geiger counter. Overcome what's inside. You might walk away with an exclusive Steam item. 3 different Steam items are up for grabs, from the most common to the rarest. So there's 9,500 out of 10,000, so 9.5 out of 10, 0.4 out of 10, and 0.1 out of 10. So you got some hard as hell chances to get the ultra rare stuff, but they've got some different achievements that you can get. So, or I guess I should say Steam items. I don't know what the Steam items are. I'll have to check and see, because I think yeah, here we go. Because Joriel and Devin got it. Find and assemble all the original parts of the cart in the back rooms. So they found everything. So I wonder if they did all of it, if they completed it all. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to see. But yeah, so kind of neat, kind of interesting, kind of fun. So yeah, so that's one of the things that I've been up to recently, getting all of that stuff going on and getting that stuff done, and then also just trying to like get some stuff done around the house and everything, because it's been busy. So I've been doing some of that stuff, hanging out with the fam. So I missed out on some streams. I didn't stream at all last week, actually, did I? I was gonna stream the race last week, and then I had problems. I got up from my computer, went upstairs, made dinner, came back down, and my VR was just like going da-dun, 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 and I was like, what the hell's going on? I think the cable went bad already, which kind of sucks. I actually need to see if I can return the cable. And so it took me like 25-30 minutes. I ended up, thankfully, I had bought a second cable originally, so I just got the new cable out and plugged it in, and everything finally worked there. But it took me like a half hour, 45 minutes to get it all fixed. So then I was like, well, now that I finally got this shit all fixed, it was like right at the time for everything to start and get going. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try messing with streaming, because I was already like after everything. So I didn't get a stream in last week. And then yeah, last Friday I got my media grading job. So Devin and I both got media grading jobs. So we went in and graded all of those things, and so that took like an hour and a half to do. Yes, I did. Cult of the Lamb. I haven't played it since 2022. I only played about 10 hours. I don't think I ever beat it. I don't know why I ever stopped playing it either. There's probably something else that came out at the time. Is there something cool for it? I've seen some people talking about it recently on like Twitter and stuff. Did they do some new things with it? Is my music really loud, or is it just me? Not that it's like overbearing, but it's just like, oh, there's a new expansion. Oh, okay. Oh man, there's a lot of DLC here that I don't own too. I'll have to check into this and try it out. The cartel stuff. Yeah, I've been waiting for the cartel stuff, and I want to do a YouTube series for it where I'll play through and put videos up for it on YouTube. Because yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to reinstall that and play more of it. So we'll try the co-op. Wait, for Cult of the Lamb co-op? Or you're saying for Schedule 1? Because if there's co-op for Cult of the Lamb, that would be really interesting. Yes. Oh, is there really? Ooh, that would be interesting. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Yeah, it's been so long since I played it. Because yeah, the last times that I was playing it was on stream when you could like have all the people join in the cult and everything like that, and I had like everything was kind of getting crazy. It was pretty fun. I was enjoying it. Moatmancer. What other games are on here? Borderlands 4. We'll see how that is when it comes out. Wait, what's this one? Oh, Stellar Blade. I thought that was a ship. That's a person. I was like, what is this fanciness? I've also been playing a lot of College Football 26. I got it on sale for my Xbox. So I finally plugged my Xbox in. This was probably the first time I played my Xbox since this time last year. close to when I was playing college football 25. But it's getting to be that season. Saturday. Demon, are you going to the game on Saturday? Am I going to be jealous of you getting to go watch my favorite team play football? Because I'm jealous, even if you're not going. I'm just jealous that you are in the same area code as, or the same country as this game that I wish I could go to. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, make yourself a sandwich and curl the hell up. That sounds great, actually. Sandwich sounds nice. I got avocado classic sea salt kettle style potato chips here. Think of all the current DLCs. Oh, yeah. I probably will, too, when the new expansions. Oh, yeah, here we go. Woolhaven. Let's see, does it say? Early 2026. That sounds good. Yeah, I'll add that to the list of games to check out when that comes, because that'll be fun. It's the crazy. I mean, it's been what, almost 3 full years since I last played the game. I don't fully remember what all you did. I kind of remember because it gave me like what is that game? Not Brotato. Binding of Isaac. It gives me kind of like Binding of Isaac vibes a little bit. That's another game I haven't played in a long time. I only played 7 hours of Binding of Isaac. I swear it feels like I played like 100. Didn't go to. Oh, dang it! I wish I could have come out. That would have been so cool to get to go and watch the game. But unfortunately, way too expensive. It would have cost me. I think the last time I checked, even to make it cheaper, I would have had to, like, one of the easiest ways to get out there was to fly to, I looked at the UK. The UK was pretty expensive. The cheapest was to fly into Amsterdam and then fly from Amsterdam to Ireland, which was crazy because it was almost $2,000 just for the flight for me to get from Omaha to Dublin. But I could fly to Amsterdam and then to Dublin, and it was maybe around like $700-800. So it's crazy, $1,300 cheaper. But then like the cost of places to stay and then transportation to and from, and then having to get back to Amsterdam and everything like that, it was just, I think per person it was going to be like close to $2,500 a person, which I mean is a lot cheaper than if I would have flown directly to Ireland and it would have been, you know, like 3,000. Then it would have been crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how expensive some of those are. And part of it too is it's not only like the long direct flights are super expensive. For me, it's also more expensive because I have to always catch a flight to somewhere bigger before I go. So if I were to, like, if I lived in Minneapolis, I could probably fly from Minneapolis to Dublin, and it probably would have only cost like $1,200-1,300. But having to fly Omaha to Minneapolis, then to Dublin, they're like, hey, well, you have to pay an extra $700 to get there. It's like, oh, great, thanks. I appreciate you. I appreciate that one. So it's, I don't know. It's always weird how it works, because that was like when I was working in Minneapolis before as a consultant. What I did was the first time I drove to Minneapolis, and then I'd book round trip flights from Minneapolis to Omaha back to Minneapolis. And the difference in those costs alone, I could book a flight flying from Minneapolis, Omaha back to Minneapolis for about $100. I think I was getting flights as cheap as $125 for a round trip flight and as expensive as $300. If I booked Omaha to Minneapolis back to Omaha, those same flights, the cheapest was around maybe $300, and then the more expensive ones were closer to like $600-700. So it was also, because I'm going big city, small city, big city, it's cheaper than if you go small city, big city, small city. Why? I have no clue, because they have to go back and forth either way. It's I think partially because there's more demand for people wanting to go to the bigger cities to then go wherever the heck they're going. So whenever you do a flight like that, it's always more expensive. It's pretty obnoxious. But we go to USTC next year, and maybe one more stop before coming home. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you do that, let me know, Demon. Peter. I corrected myself. It took too long. Because yeah, if you go to TwitchCon next year, let me know, because I can probably try to swing it. We'll see how my end of year goes. If my end of year goes better than it did this year, my end of year this year was not very good to me. It was not very nice. It was pretty painful. Like $13,000 painful. 14, almost 14 actually. So next year will hopefully be better for me, and I can put away and save some extra cash and everything like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you do come to TwitchCon next year, let me know, because I think, do we know where it's gonna be? Is it gonna be in Vegas again, or is it back to San Diego? I never remember where the heck it's gonna be. I'm doing my usual thing where I'm like clicking back and forth. Just want to click and a click and a click, click. But San Diego, okay, because San Diego I think would be a lot of fun. If it was in Vegas again, I would say like, hey Demon, are you gonna be anywhere else in the United States? Hey Peter, are you gonna be anywhere else in the United States? Yeah, I'm catching myself. I'm slowly getting it. Because then I would say I'll meet you there, because Vegas is just so ridiculously expensive. Because I remember, because TwitchCon was there last year, I think, or the year before, one of those two, and people were saying like, well, not even saying, they either weren't going because it was going to be thousands of dollars, or they were, well, they were not going because it was too expensive, basically, or they bitched about how expensive it was. Regardless, Devin, thank you for the resub. Welcome in, sir. How's it going? Throw this off to the side now. Got all these receipts. We're stacking them up. Too much booze and gambling. Well, let me tell you what. Peter. You will definitely not drink the booze, because if you got like a glass, whatever your favorite drink is, if you like a mixed drink, those mixed drinks, from what I understood, are anywhere from like $20 to $40 for a drink. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't know how much beers are. Beers are probably about the same, $20 to $30 or $20 to $40 for a beer. It's like, nope. I don't be needing that. I ain't. I would be just getting free glasses of water while I was there. And actually, what I would probably do it's crazy how expensive it is to drink out there. Your best bet is, so what I did, I mean, and it's been a long time since I've been to Vegas, but the last time that I was in Vegas, if you sat at a table and you put $100, or not a table, but if you sat at like a slot machine or a video poker table or one of those sorts of things and put money in it, they would basically comp you drinks. They would bring you drinks basically to keep you there, so you didn't get up and walk away, because as long as you were gambling and doing stuff, then they would bring you drinks. But it wasn't very often. Like, they'd get you a drink. If you drank through that, you probably had to wait for probably another, like, I think one time I waited for probably 30 minutes between drinks before they came and gave me another drink, because they want you to get drinks, but they don't want you to drink too much. And yeah, so last I heard, I was listening to a podcast where somebody said that they went there and it was $50 for a margarita, and it wasn't even like a big 5-gallon fishbowl margarita. It was just like a normal regular size margarita. I'm like, yeah, you know what, that is probably not going to be for me. Just my keyboard, because I found this a little cleaner here. So yeah, no, it's definitely, but I mean, it's kind of like that with when you do sporting events and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is pretty expensive. Like when I went to the NASCAR race, I want to say, I don't know if beers were like $10, $12, $14 a beer. Mixed drinks, I'm pretty sure the director of IT bought me a mixed drink and himself a mixed drink, and I want to say it was probably like $35 for 2 mixed drinks or something like that. So oh yeah, that would be much easier. Much better altogether. So yeah, so it's kind of wild. Hell yeah, it would be great. Actually, I need to test something while I'm sitting here. Let me mess with this. I need to join the live studio. I need to add a browser. You gotta go get your veggies. Oh man, I love veggies. Veggies sound great. What kind of veggies do you get, Devin? I don't want that one. I want this. Okay. I want to get egg. Okay, you guys can see that pretty well. Okay, that's good. That's good. I had to test and see how this worked because I didn't know how it was gonna work. And then if I do this, does it highlight? Ooh, I don't know how this works. Yeah. Make your Sambo. Devin, did you guys beat the back rooms already? I saw you got the achievement for the cart, but is that considered beating it? I was curious. I was asking Demon if he had played it. Ooh, butter. I love butternut squash. Oh, that's so good. Butternut squash. Carrots sound great too. Oh. Notifications in. My brother-in-law's brother's wife. Oh, you did not? Okay. Oh no, you got glitched out. Because I saw you guys had the cart restore, so I didn't know if that was like part of it. Because 0.1% of players got it. So I was like, oh, maybe you guys got the rare one. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure how easy or hard it was. I was telling Demon, I jumped in and kind of messed with it a little bit. Also to just see what they've changed, because there was a bunch of new stuff that I'd seen, like new parts and different things like that. Hey, there's what I was looking for earlier. But I wasn't sure. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted. My brother-in-law's brother's wife had twins today. I think this morning, a boy and a girl, 7 pounds 2 ounces and 6 pounds 13 ounces, 20 inches and 19 inches for their length. So like crazy. That just sounds awful. Which I think they had to do a C-section for it, but it was like, dang. Oh, hold on, I gotta reply to Puffs. There we go. Thank Puffs for his amazing work on the logo for us. Is Joriel here? Let me look on the people. No, Joriel's not here. Devin, I'm gonna say that Joriel's the host of the podcast tonight. I'll be like, welcome in to the podcast. I'll say the name of it later and be like, here's your host, and then say Joriel. See what happens. Just to be a little bit of a troll. Let's see here. I don't know what I want to mess with. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump into Parcel Simulator. Play Parcel Simulator. I'll show this off to the Demon so he can see what this thing is like. I've been getting stuff ready for Streamlater, which I'm kind of curious because it doesn't look like it updates. It just shows the names of the people. I was hoping that it would update and say like, and like show who's talking. But I don't know how to do that. Like the hard part is so many people have cool Discord plugins where it will like, when people are talking, it'll like pop up and like highlight their profile picture or something like that. But normally you have to have OBS and Discord on the same computer. But I'm using OBS on my gaming PC Discord on my gaming PC and OBS on my streaming PC. And I could jump into Discord on my streaming PC, but then I don't have a microphone and I can't hear anything. So it's like everything is kind of wild for all of that stuff. So it's like, hey, this is great. Oops. Hold on a second. There we go. So yeah, oh wait, this is what I was doing. I was getting distracted again. Oh, Parcel Simulator. Pop this in, let's hit done. Do I not? Oh, there we go. I was like, do I not? It's one of those that you have to click into the game to see it. Oh, I said trying a new game. Well, not really trying a new game because I've played this game before. Now the question is, which one do I do? This is the one from my stream, and then this is this one, and we'll go to this one here. Then I can show you what I've been working on, and then I can show Demon a little bit. If he may not even be here at the moment. Kind of funny. He may still be gone, but Anyway, welcome to my humble abode. This is the house that I picked out for myself. It kind of fits my personality well of being a shut-in. This is my microwave, my tea kettle that I like to put in the microwave. And you know what they tell you about putting metal in the microwave? It's very true. Sparks everywhere. This is the shop delivery trailer. Kind of looks the same as Fast Food Simulator. This is Khajiit. He doesn't have any wares. You just put stuff in there and he gives you cash. And this is the monstrosity of mess that I am dealing with right now. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the videos that I have on YouTube, but I've started from fresh, and I think I've got, I don't know, let me see. There's a lot more videos to come, so if you have been watching it, I'm sorry, this is a little bit of a spoiler, because, what are we up to? We're up to part 3, part 4. We're up to part 4, and I think I've got like 10 or 11 parts now. So there's a few that haven't come out yet, because I got really into it and just started grinding through. So I apologize if you guys have been watching it. Spoiler alert. I've done some upgrades and I've done some things. So let's kick this thing off. So when you start this, you literally start with this table right here, and there's a printer on it and this tablet on it. Reminds, doesn't it though? Except for it's parcels. It's so crazy. I've gotten addicted to this game because I've been like trying to figure out how do I make things run like smoothly. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh no. Oh, I find that funny. This one that's going the wrong direction. There we go. So I've been trying, part of the problem is I had like expanded, but I didn't move anything over here, and it's like, oh no, this is not good. Oh. It's beeping because it's bad. Oh wait, are those supposed to go there? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Whew. This scares me. But yeah, that might be something wicked that might be happening soon. I don't know if it's going to be satisfactory, if it's going to be Factorio, or if it's going to be this new game that I've been checking out a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say new game. A new to me game that I've been checking out, Dyson Sphere Program. But yeah, this thing is kind of crazy. So when you start out, you have just this table, and I'll grab a package. We'll do it from scratch, as much as I hate to say it. Let's grab this package here. And oh, actually, I don't have a scale anymore. I totally forgot I got rid of the scale. But what you would do is you would set this package on a scale and weigh it, and then if the weight came out okay, then all you had to do was then match, if I come over here, the country. You have to make sure Mateen is this one, and then the flags were correct. And then you just had to take it to wherever it needed to go. So this one is a train shipment. And then, to make it even more difficult, they added a serial number. So then you had to type the serial number in and make sure that it's valid, which this one is. And then after that, then they added, for some packages, let me see. What order was it in? Shop? Is it shop? No, not the shop. Hold on. Let me bring this tablet up. It's easier to see. Upgrades. Licenses. Here we go. Yeah, so actually, it was just matching the flag. Then you added weight. Then you added the serial number. And then you had... Okay, so then it was inspections. So then there's some boxes. Let's see if I can see one quick. Yeah, here's one here. Then you have boxes like this that say content inspections required. And so then you have to bring this guy over here, set it down on the table. You have to chop this sucker open. It pulls everything out. You have to make sure that there's nothing in here that is not supposed to be in here. And then hit repack, which at least you don't have to manually repack it. Otherwise, that would suck balls. I'm just gonna put you there. And then once you validated that all of those things were okay, and then making sure like the stamp is okay. So if I come, whoops, out of here, click on the stamp. So this one has the 5 stars on the top, the 4 stars in the corner.
Misa gets to play in Factorio now, Hessa!
Hi, Puffs. How's it going? Welcome in. That scared the shit out of me. Welcome in, Jar Jar Puffs. How's it going? Then after this, then you get to give it an approval stamp or a denial stamp. And then once you get the stamp, then if it's denied, it comes over here, you throw it in. Or if it's approved, this one was a train one. Well, the train one's way over there. And then you put it into that, and then it it goes through. Oh, what the hell happened here? You got derailed, but you're denied, so I'm just gonna shortcut you. And so, yeah, so it's been kind of interesting how all of these things, like work. And then I was, like, having this... So this thing ran in here, and it came over and turned here, and then went straight into all of this stuff. And I was like, well, this doesn't work anymore because we're not able to unload all these packages very efficiently. So then I had them drive all the way down here to this end, catch onto this belt, and then this belt offloads there and this guy. They both come down here, and then it came all the way back down here. And it's like, well, this is... It, like, literally was just piling everything up in a really long line. So then I was like, okay, well, let's use this guy. Oh, actually, I can upgrade this. Let's use this guy to split it. So what it does is it looks at which one is the faster lane, which I find funny. So it looks at which one's the faster lane, and it'll send it that direction. And then I added another one down here just in case it got to here and it's like, oh, wait, this is actually faster. Then it can change, which you can see it's actually doing that right now. It's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. No, this is not a headache at all, Puffs. This is actually easy peasy breezy compared to what you're doing in Factorio, to be honest. There's a game that I brought up to one of my friends that loves Factorio. It's a little similar, called Star Rupture. Oh yeah, I was playing that not last Friday, but the Friday before I was playing it. And that game is actually quite a bit of fun. I'm pretty excited for it to come out. So get ready. What is going on here? What did you do? Keep going. There we go. Are you... Yeah, you are denied package. What is happening here? One of these... Oh. What the heck is going on? How do these things get reversed here? You just go there. No. No. Oh, what? I'm stuck. Like, literally. There we go. Back to my bed. When is the release date? I don't know the exact date, but Wicked said early access in January. Grab this guy, set you up there. Okay, go. Oh, here. I'll put you up over here. Go. I know I did break it. You know what? That's so weird because this one was also facing the wrong direction. Which is weird because I didn't change any of these things. These things have been running since the last YouTube video that I made. So I don't know what's going on. Now we have the problem of, because this thing is kind of dumb, packages have to wait going through both directions, which kind of backs things up a little bit. Which actually isn't too bad. As long as this one's the belt waiting, then we're okay. Puffs, that's enough. Knock it off. Bad Puffs. But thank you. Thank you for redeeming the Tangia stuff, because I like the Tangia stuff. Them shits are hilarious. Oh crap, we can turn this guy on finally. Look at all these packages that are backed up. It drives me crazy. I can unpause this. So, yes, this is the Safe Order 13. You missed it, Peter. I just explained exactly how this game works. Now we get all these guys going. So then they like to change things up. So cargo types, like air stuff, only goes on Wednesdays and Fridays. These are all of the packages that I've gotten since last Wednesday or whatever day it was. Everything has piled up here. And oh god, it's really it's really piled up. So I gotta keep these guys. I'm just gonna chuck this stuff over here. It'll sort itself out eventually. I hope. It's either that or I'm gonna break it. I don't know which. Can you go in there? You do not have any open spaces. So we just need all these packages to process and go the way that they're supposed to go. No more parcels for today. Oh, thank goodness. Look at all the packages that need to come through and get sorted. But I have no idea. Well, I do have an idea. I need to rebuild all of this stuff. And let me tell you, that is one of my biggest pet peeves of the game, is if you're like, oh, hey, I want to redo this stuff. You're literally picking up every piece individually and moving it to where you want it to go. And it's like, oh my god. Yes, easy. This This game actually, I would say, compared to ish easier. Compared to Factorio and some of that stuff, this game is really not too bad. But there are some things about this game that are pretty tough at the moment. I will admit. I will agree. I will say. What you want here? There are some things because it's like, but I think part of that is it's just like pieces of the game that are missing technically, because they're still, I think they're still updating stuff and making, like, adding new things and changing stuff. I need to, yeah, I need to upgrade this guy. I need to upgrade this guy. Upgrade all these guys. Because this is the, oh, are you gonna be a problem? You are gonna be a problem. Oh, I see why it's a problem. Hold on. This is why we can't have nice things. You have to, they kind of require you, not fully require you, they kind of want you to use the correct belts for this. And they kind of punish you if you don't. Like, things get stuck like that. So. But also, at the same time, then you run into problems like this. Because if I pick this up, those guys are just going to fall. Or actually, that guy's going to fall. But can I pick it up? I cannot pick it up. There we go. Okay. Oh, but see. There we go. Now we're not going to have a problem. This is the issue that I run into. You can't pick up some of those things. And there we go. Okay. Now it's going to offload. Everything's going to run fine. That guy's fully upgraded. That guy's fully upgraded. That guy, I almost tried to, like, chuck it onto the belt or whatever. Let's upgrade this guy. But the nice thing is once the day ends, you pretty much have until the end of time to do whatever you want. I'm just upgrading all these things now. We're going to spend all the money. But really, once you get the automation portion set up, the game is pretty smooth, pretty simple. It's now the part of the problem is bandwidth becomes an issue of, you know, I want to bring in and process as many packages as I humanly possibly can. And that is where I start to run into problems is, oh, I can't even unload this belt completely. Here, I got you. I got you covered. You just go into that denial belt. Get denied. That is where I run into problems is it's like the belts feed faster than what anything can process. So I have, so all of these guys are, oh, this guy's actually, oh, hey, look. There we go. Just spent most all of my money. These guys aren't fully upgraded. These guys over here are. These guys are, oh, actually, never mind. These guys aren't either. Wait a second. Did I not have these fully? Maybe I didn't have these fully upgraded. Maybe this is all my problem. Is for some reason I thought these guys were all, oh, they're upgraded to level 2. And now I can upgrade. Oh, I just did another upgrade to the warehouse last time. So there's another level that, well, at least all those other guys over there could be upgraded. So now maybe that'll help. Because the problem that I run into is these belts can move everything quicker than what they can get through the checking system. So now maybe things will go a little bit better. I need to wait for all of these guys to go through real quick. Here, let me help you. Well, we just skip the line. Yikeronis. We'll let these guys go through. But I like, there's this nice jazz, this calm jazz music that plays that just kind of keeps you like even keeled, and you're just like, yeah, this is it's really calming. And what kind of music do you get in Factorio Puffs? None. Actually, I don't even remember what music there is in Factorio. Normally I have YouTube videos on or anything. So I can't hear what's happening. Is there music in fact? There's got to be music in Factorio. I'm pretty sure there's a soundtrack that you can get. And then we'll end our day. Voo la la. Yes, I think Puffs would. See, there we go. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't pay attention to the music. Peter, there was a video that let me grab this actually. I was watching, the funny thing is I was watching Satisfactory videos because I was like, oh, let me see like what stuff I've missed out on and yada, 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 whatever. And it was just playing through videos, and then this other video came up, and it was a Factorio video, and shit, it was so funny. I just cracked the fuck up laughing. And so I was like, "Oh, I gotta show this to Puffs. He'll love this thing." So I will send it to you on Discord. And when you are, if you are bored at any given time, it's a sort of a, I don't remember how long is this video.
I took control.
Oh,
Went solo.
I don't want an ad. I don't want an ad. I don't get. It's a 21-minute video, but it's pretty funny. I would highly recommend. But. Oh. So you're talking Airport X-Ray Simulator? Is a game that you would like to play? Something like this. Now, multiplayer, yeah. This one, I don't think the last I knew this one doesn't have multiplayer, but this one has like everything scans and then you have to go through and find all the prohibited items and pull them out before they like go through and everything. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Joriel told me about this game. I don't remember how long ago it's been now. It's been a while ago, but you're basically, it is still only single player. Oh, it's got mixed reviews lately. December 12th, 2024. So I played this at the end of last year. Yeah, December 31st. I played it New Year's Eve. But if you had to do it, yeah, because this one, because this one, all it is you are, like, the bags come in, they, like, you run them through the scanner, you have to keep an eye on them, and then if it's bad, yeah, you just don't have to do, yeah, you don't have to do this. You are the drug sniffing dog. You have to, like, look through all the contents, because actually, you can see on that example, hold on, look at the teddy bear, you can see the drugs inside of it, so you are the drug sniffing dog. But, yeah, and I'd have to look and see, because there's, I don't know what all they've added. Oh, there's confiscation stuff. Kind of some interesting things, actually, that they've added. It's been a while since I played it. Oh, that one actually will kick off bags. Oh, yeah. Variable pushers that push off bags that you need to check. Because, yeah, otherwise it's like a manual. You, like, run it through the scanner manually. But what you're saying, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, too. I definitely agree. That'd be fun. Here, let's that door this way. Okay, hey, guess what? But see, now I've gotten this game to the point where it's like a no-brainer. Let me see here. Oh, this one's pre-approved. Oh, hello. Here, let's grab this guy off. Oh, yeah, I don't have a scale still. Well, Peter, I will explain to you how the game works. So when you first start the game, this is what you have. You have a desk with this tablet and this printer, nothing else. And as you progress, so you start off with all you have to do. If I come down here, check the country. I don't know if you heard me saying this. If you did, tell me and I won't go through all of it again. Actually, this one's a bad one already. So this one is going to Vaqua. This is the flag for Vaqua. When I look here, this flag is incorrect. But let's say it was correct. Then the next step you do. Oh, also, Bruni, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let me hit this button. Let me pop this sucker right up here. Look at this gorgeous waifu that you printed. And it's very white and shiny. And here we go. We'll put her in the shade a little bit. She must be an emo waifu. But how are you, Bruni? How's it going? I think it would be amazing. Oops, let me go back to this. So then what you would do is if the country of the flag was right, then you print an approval sticker, you pop it on there. Kind of like this. Print your sticker, pop it on. Then you do an upgrade, and then it's a weight classification. So then this has to match a weight classification. If it's in the correct weight classification, then if these two are correct and this is correct, then you can approve it. Then you add a serial number. Oops, serial number is here. And so then you get this keypad that you have to then type in the serial number for each one. This one's valid. And then after that, then you get a contents inspection. Let's see, can I do this one? I can't. So then you have to then you get packages that have like a sticker on them that says contents for inspection or whatever the heck it said on it. And then you have this stamp that you have to check and make sure that it's a legitimate stamp to make sure that it's one that you can process. And then you put either approval or a denial sticker. Oh, and then you have to check this too, because this tells you how it's being shipped. Some of them have carrots on them for some reason. and I don't know why. That one has a truck on it. Let's see if any of these have like a... Nope, that's a train. That one's a ship. Okay, so all of those are fair. But I've seen like carrot, rocket ship, and envelope. That one's a plane, which is also legitimate. Oh, actually, I need to double check. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. Those two are both paused. Okay. Whew. You have to make sure, because if you send stuff that's not supposed to go on days that they're not supposed to go, you get penalized, and it's kind of bad news bears. But there's a lot of excuse me. So kind of like so contraband. Yeah, I can actually show you. So then you check all the contents to see if they're prohibited. So if there's any bleach chemicals, gas canisters, loose batteries, cash money, or knives, you can't send those through. Serial numbers must be in this form, contain only numbers, and valid. So there's like, you know, sometimes they'll have like one missing number, or it'll have a letter in there, so you'll know by looking at them that they're not right. Other ones you have to type in, and it'll say that they're good or they're not good. So there's like all of those sorts of things. And then here's the stamps. Here's your weight classifications that they have to be within the weight range of. And so you like, as you upgrade, whoops, all those things. Let me pay my electricity bill. Then there's these different contracts that you can take. I've done a pretty bad job of taking contracts. Like this one, 2 air parcels for $455. I'll accept it. It won't be hard to do because look, we've got a lineup of air parcels here. So just grab a couple of them. And so this is the secret room that you do these deliveries in. So you can pick up kind of some extra deliveries. It doesn't matter what packages they are normally, but it'll tell you in the contract. Like this one's so these ones are inspected and ready to go. Sometimes they'll say, we just need 2 packages. We don't even give a shit. You don't have to inspect them, nothing. Just take the packages and send them to us. So then you just grab whatever and you chuck it through. So it's pretty cool. And then as you, whoops, and then we click that guy, that sends it, and then we get an extra $455. And then as you go, so then you get these licenses. Each license upgrade gives you more money per parcel that you process. Then the same thing with parcel types. So you start with standard boxes, then you get envelopes and small boxes, insulated, on and on and on, and you get bonuses for those. Here's all the different things that you can buy, which you have to expand your warehouse to be able to upgrade or to be able to unlock these upgrades. I think, is there anything still that I think I can buy? This rounded inspection table, that's $5,000. I have to get warehouse tier 14 to be able to unlock, but otherwise I've unlocked pretty much everything. So, and a lot of these are locked. So like as you go, you have to unlock more of the warehouse to get the sticker checker, the conveyor scanner, all of these and everything. So there is a bit of progression that goes into all of this stuff. So it's kind of crazy. There's quite a bit to it. And then you get to where I'm at now, and which this is where I want to be. I want to be like, okay, where are we running into backlogs and having problems type situation, and then try to fix those things. But you could, if you wanted to, you could literally play this whole game. You could cut out all of those guys and just have your little table and check everything and do it all manually. But that's not for me. I want automation and pristine work. Plus, trying to figure this out was kind of fun and kind of obnoxious. Which, if you want to follow along with this, feel free to check it out on my YouTube. I don't know if I have a command for it. I think I do. Let me see here. !YT. There we go. There's the YouTube channel. Videos are still airing. So if you start watching when the new episode airs tomorrow, I don't think this is going to look anything like this. So just to give you a heads up, you might be shocked. So if you've been watching along, spoiler alert, I've done some things. So, but yeah, this has been fun to figure out because it was like, you know, originally this was my first thing where you send both truck and train submissions, and some days you can't send train, weekends you can't send train stuff, you can only send truck stuff. So I couldn't have the sorter go there, buddy. I don't care where you go, just get sorted, nerd. I don't know why that's breaking sometimes. Those are the frustrations of like, why is this not working? This should be doing this, even though it's not. I don't know why. What's happening here? Hold on, I gotta refresh that. There we go. Okay, it's working. So yeah, so that's been my thing, is trying to figure out how to make sure there is no backlog of stuff here, which is what we're having a problem with right now. I don't know what I need to do to this thing. I think part of the problem is I have 3 lines going in right here. And so I think that's what's causing the problem. So I don't know if I need to... And then these guys are, for some reason, not working. Oh, do you know why? It shouldn't try to send stuff this way. I don't know why it is. And we can't... I don't understand that. See, that is what it's trying to do. Why are you doing this? You're not going to send any more stuff. Because it should see, like, this isn't a line. I don't know for sure. I might have to figure that out. I've never had that problem, because I have this guy over here, and it's never caused any issue. Oh. You know why? Oh, wait, but I can't do that. I was going to say, I have to have it this way, because this is where the belt's coming from. That's kind of interesting. Because this one I've never had a problem. It sends it either to the straight or to the right. So I don't know why this one's having problems. Unless I need to just... I can't move this down because this is the last point of this guy here. Check ISFL chat. There we go. Okay. I got you. But yeah, essentially I was thinking probably not, because I don't know of anything crazy. But I figured I would still at least stream it. I don't think anybody's going to probably be interested, really. But, I mean, somebody might be sort of interested. I didn't know if Joriel... I think Joriel was the biggest one, because I don't know if he's told people about it. Or what, for sure. 10, 20, 30. I need a little bit more money. Oh, hey, thanks. I like how I say I need a little bit more money, and then it's like, cha-ching. Here, Adam, have some more cash. Ah, spoiler. I know, I'm sorry, Demon. I mean, Peter. I like how you have the name on YouTube, too. Why is it not showing up on here? Why did that not... What the heck? This is weird. I don't know why that happened. Hold on. My mouse at? Here's my mouse. Let me check here. Is this... Did this thing like lose connection? Hold on. Oh yeah. It did. It's not signed in, that's why. Yeah, you had me all messed up on 2 different platforms. But actually, that's great, because I saw that on my OBS, but on my prompter, I did not see that. So that is actually great, because now that tells me that I need to click that thing and do that thing. And there it is. So now if you send a message over there, I will be able to see it. I just saw that, and then I looked over here, and I was like, wait a second. I don't see that over here. What the hell is going on? And then I realized what is happening. Are you guys enjoying staring at the air vents, the air ducts? Okay, how much? I do not have enough money for that final upgrade. Are we almost? Oh, we're almost done for the day. I'm done for the day. I don't care if those make it. What's today? Today's Thursday. I don't care if those make it through. They're gonna be ready there tomorrow. Is there anybody out there? The annoying thing is I can't have that chat show on the purple side anymore. I used to have a plugin that would show everything. Where's that at? right here. See, look, there it is. But according to what people say, it's not allowed, which gets upsetty spaghetti, which I find kind of funny. They're like, you can, but you can't ignore your chat on Twitch is their biggest thing. And then they're like, but we don't want you to show that anywhere. Like, oh, great, you bunch of losers. Well, let's see if it messes up again. Also, check this out. I've submitted 3,304 packages all time, and I've only screwed up 30 of them. And the funny part is of those 30 screw-ups, there was a decent portion of them that I just accidentally didn't turn off the belt. Oh, we're sending airline stuff again. I forgot to turn off the belt. I think it was for the ocean shipments. And so it processed a whole bunch of them, and then I was like, oh, damn it. And that's where all of those errors came in. Otherwise, there had been like, I think maybe 12 since I started that I screwed up. And they were ones, one of them, I grabbed it off of a belt and thought it was going one place, but it wasn't. And I accidentally sent it to the destination, and it probably had like contraband material in it or something like that. I don't know. So it's like, oh, shit, I messed up. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is running like it's kind of has an idea of what it's doing, except for down there. It's kind of a problem down there. But I don't... I feel like... Oh, this one's just... It's just a cluster hole. It buffered instantly. That is awesome. I like that. Wait, if it's buffering... Oh, yeah, I'm dropping frames. Not a lot, but it's dropped some. What I'm waiting for is for G-Fiber to show up, finally. I'm waiting to, like, miss them at the front door. I'm kind of excited because they came out... What's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Yesterday. They were out yesterday. Great. They were out yesterday actually running fiber. So they dug, put in conduit, put in all these boxes, set up all this stuff, all the way back a long time ago in a land far away in May of this year. In May, they dug all the boxes, put all the conduit in, and then now in August, they came out, and yesterday they ran all the fiber through the conduit into all the boxes. So that's a good sign, because now that means we're probably only about another 5 months away from getting service. So that part is driving me bananas. BANNANANANS. Joriel, welcome in, sir. How you doing? How are you doing today, sir? Actually, speaking of which, I should do my daily Google Fiber update. It's the Google Fiber update, where I go in and I type in my address and it still tells me that it's not available, even though I checked yesterday. I just want them to know that I really badly want the service. Google Fiber isn't available for this address. Okay, well, I kind of had to figure. How's it going, Joriel? Welcome to ASSPS. Adam's super slick parcel service. Or as I call it, Aspis. Oh, actually, I can spend another $10,000. Hey, look at that. Okay, look how quick these things are moving now. Oh, shit. It's like it hits in, it just hits in there. It's like, bing, done, bing, done, bing, done. Look at that. You don't like Aspis? My ASSPS? Em was here earlier. I showed her the hockey stuff. So we'll see if she's interested and joins us maybe in the next season or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. When she has a lot of freedoms and abilities. But how's your Tuesday going, Joriel? You doing all right? You having a good day? Look at these things. This is great. That's so much speedier now. This part, not so much. And this thing's upgraded as high upgradability as we can get. So, unfortunately, M is still here. Even we're still hoping that we can get M into the hockey league. How's it going, Em? What you up to? What are you doing today? Anything fun? I'm just listening to jazz. Watching packages getting sorted. There we go. Everybody's going to come in and say hi to Em. Em, the most popular mod on Twitch. Okay, that thing works great. Now we got to get this sucker going. I need another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 bucks. Okay. We've got airline packages moving. We've got everything going over here. This is great. This is good times. Gosh, it's good. I was about to start talking crap about Em. I'm glad that she said that she was still here. No, I'm just kidding. Really like the fact that they do scouting in the whole draft thing. In the sim leagues, yes. Boring. Oh, organizing clothes. That sounds like not a lot of fun at all. Even though I need to do the same thing. The last time that I not folding, but the last time that I organized clothes was in 2015 when I moved in. That was the last time I organized, and my organizing was I pulled it out of the boxes and everything that was in, and I put it in the closet, and that's where it lives now. The only time that I organize things is when I'm doing laundry. Ah, you tried to catch her. It didn't work. She's a lot better at stuff like that, at least than what I am. I'm like over here like, what's up, demon? I mean, Peter. But no, I agree with tutorial. The whole scouting thing is really cool. I was not expecting, like, all of a sudden, because what was it? We signed up and then I went dirt biking, and the day that I went dirt biking, I had like 3 or 4 new message requests on Discord, and it was GMs and scouts reaching out to me like, hey, you just signed up. We want to like learn about you and see what you're all about and everything. Oh yeah, that's true. Which, did you pay? You said you paid money. I thought we got our first. Oh, is it because you were drafted into the ISFL that you didn't get it for free? Because I thought we got 1 free position change. You should have changed it before the draft and it would have been free. Or did you get reimbursed by the team? I would have had that in the contract. I've been like, damn straight, bitches. Yeah, look at that. These things are just flying through here. We're just collecting money like no other. What else do we have here? Deliveries. Send them 2 valid inspection parcels destined for Congrati. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm dumb. I forgot. You went from cornerback to safety, and then... That's right. Jesus, man. Constantly changing positions. Should we see how many more position changes you can do before you retire this player? And it's 4 mil. Well, it depends on how much it is to change, because aren't quarterbacks, isn't it like 8 million to change if you wanted to become a quarterback? I thought there was, I'm pretty sure in the rulebook there was a chart, because I looked at that and I was like, how much is this going to cost if I decided I wanted to do it? See, now we're getting backed up over here. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Because I could have swore. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, here you go. All positions may switch and move to reapply 100% of the TP minus a percentage base below and a penalty percentage. So here's the dollar amounts. So if you do a T2 switch, then it's 4 million. A T3 switch is 5 million. A T4 switch is 6 million. Anything to a QB is 8 or a tier 1. So if you switched from, let me see here. So like I'm a linebacker. If I switch to a defensive tackle, it'd cost me 3 million. But since you went from, a safety to a running back, it's a T2, which is 4 million. But if you would have gone to a linebacker, you could have been a linebacker. Then it would have been only 3 million. I know that wasn't the point of it, but yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure that when you swap positions, it was cost based. So depending on what you were switching from and to. If I start upgrading these things, I'm gonna hold on to it. We'll wait. So Yeah, so I have a swap and a archetype, but I don't think I'm going to switch. But I don't know. Maybe I will. You were linebacker? I was too for like the 2 months that I was in football. I was also a linebacker. Some days I'm like, man, I wish I would have stuck with it because that would have been fun. But then other times I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. I won't have any too long-lasting health conditions from it. You're a linebacker and left guard? Yeah, I was a linebacker, and they had me practicing at cornerback too a little bit, which was kind of funny. Because I remember we were running drills, and my coach, like, I ran the drill, and then I was going back to get in line, and the coach threw a ball right at me as I was going, like, jogging back to get back in line to run the drill next, and I just ducked it. And then I got in trouble for ducking it, and I had to run fartlicks after that. I played for Dublin as a linebacker about half the season. But my back and legs, I can totally understand. I can totally understand that. I mean, playing really most positions in football, there's not really an easy position to play unless you're the kicker and you just like sit around all day, which isn't even really sitting around all day. They wanted me to when that was in junior high. And then when I was in high school, they wanted me to play football again, and I just never did. One of the guys, he wanted me to be a kicker. He was in my weight training class, and he kept calling me Adam Vinatieri. He was like, "You need to get your ass out there and be a kicker for us." I was like, I don't know. And then I never did, but maybe I should have. Being a kicker would have been fun. I have the leg build somewhat to be a kicker. Ouch. He says as his leg like cracks into three pieces. Where are you going, Box? If you are going to the airline, I'm going to let you go. If you're not, end of the day. You're a defender in soccer. I played midfield in soccer. Very, very little bit. I think I played 2 years of soccer, and then we moved, and the new place that we moved to didn't have soccer. And they didn't get soccer until, I want to say, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, they started picking up soccer. And I'm like, are you guys kidding me? What the hell? I would have played soccer in high school. I liked soccer. I wasn't like the best at it, but it was fun. Oh yeah, I gotta come over here. I gotta turn off this belt. What's today? Today's Saturday. Oh shit. Turn off this belt, and then we gotta come over here. Wait a second. Oh, I know why. Because I'm a dummy. Oh, you can go through. We'll let these packages go through. So every time it hits 16, I have the auto submission upgrade, so it auto submits. So what I can do is I can send these packages down into the truck, and as long as I don't hit this button, which actually, can I hit this button? Yeah. As long as I don't hit that button and I don't let 16 go down there, then they'll just sit here. So then the belt doesn't back up as far. So I'll shut that off, and then if they pile up too much, then I can go through and run it. I just didn't set. Sometimes I think I'm dumb. Even though I know it's mostly am. I need you. Oh no. You're not the one that I need. Let's see here. Oh, dang it. Really? Do I not have any? What's this guy over here? No, that guy's the inspection sorter. What are these guys over here? Are these guys ones that I need? Here we go. These guys are ones that I need. I wish I could inline replace this, but I can't. Whoa, hello. Where are you going? Come back here. It's not part of your job detail. There you go. You get in a box. And you sit right there. And let's see. How are we looking here? Okay, we're going to have some issues, probably. Actually. Nice. How about that? Now we have a new problem. I need to come over here and see. These guys are also ones, right? Yeah. Okay, good. And then... put these guys up here. We're gonna put you away. Oh no, you gotta stay there. We're gonna need you. Hey there, little friend. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. So they're gonna go in there. They're gonna come out of that guy. Put you there. That guy there. Okay. What's this? This is this guy. There we go. Okay. Now those come out of there. We're gonna just put you to rest for right now. You up there. Okay. Get in your box. Plop you up there. Okay. And then we need... oops. Oh, wait. I put that in the wrong place. Oh, no. That's actually in the right place. Because that needs to go to that guy, and then it needs to come in here, and then we need another T there. So let's do some shopping. This is my favorite part of the day. Get a couple of these guys. And actually, I'm gonna get... oh, actually, I should just get some of these guys. I mean, I never denied the accusations. You weren't gonna catch me denying that I'm not gonna be here saying I ain't a nerd. I'm a big fucking nerd. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to get my palette. Where's my palette at? Where's my good palette at? Is this my good? I don't remember if this is my good palette. We're grabbing this one, though. I have 2 palettes, and this is kind of a cool feature. They need to add this to the deal. Here we go. Plus, why are you question marking? There we go. I can load all these things on the palette. Oops, hello. Okay, so then pick this guy up. Dang it, wrong button again. Oh yeah, look at that. True. That is true. Let's put these guys up here. Oops. You can go there. You're good. There we go. Okay. So that guy's good. And then we need one of these guys. Put that guy there. Okay, then those guys go up. Then it goes up there, comes out there. And then I can just do actually... oh, hey. This guy. Flip it. It goes in there. Comes out there. Do another cornerino. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Bing, bong, boom. Now we're rocking and a rolling. GM, give me money. Don't we all wish? I wish I had money that I could just be like, here you go, Puffs, enjoy. But instead, nope. I'm back shopping for storage again, storage arrays. I'm getting closer and closer to pulling the trigger, but I'm at the same time I'm too afraid to pull the trigger. Because I'm afraid that I'm going to get it and I'm going to be like, this isn't what I want. I want something different. So I haven't done it yet. Okay, so this should be good. Okay, that's fine. Let's open up these doors. We'll get these things rocking and rolling and coming in. Which I find funny that it sends it down here when it's like, there's one package in that line. Should be sending it the other way, but whatever. Okay. I feel like I need another way to do this. But I'm not sure how exactly I want to go about it. kind of almost feel like, and I don't like that I'm trying to do this after I turn on the belts for the day. This guy, I think. Rax is in game. I've been looking at storage arrays, as in like actual like a unit that has. I was gonna get a unit. I found a drawer unit that had 90 hard drive slots on it, but I would have to redo the electrical to get it to actually power on because it requires 240 volt electricity. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go back, because I'd have to run another wire and do a whole bunch of crap like that to get it to work, and then I'd have to buy more equipment, and no, I'm not buying more equipment. So the 91 is out, but there is a 24 one. There's a 24, I can show you. There's a 24 bay a 24 bay system that I'm looking at that I can put. Oh, I got an offer on something that I don't want. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. See, the only problem that I have, so here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this guy. It's a 24 bay disc array. The only problem is these guys here, these IOM 3s that are upside down, I would need to take those out and replace them. I need to replace 2 of them. The problem is the 2 of them that I need to replace, the equipment that I need to put in there, I've only seen, there's a guy who's selling 1 of them, and it's $80. And the problem is I need to find somebody that's selling 2 of them, so I'm getting 2 of the exact same thing, so I know that they're going to be compatible with each other. Because then you have to hook them to each other and then hook them into everything else. But I kind of want to get from this guy because he's got the 24 bay, and then down here he's selling 4 terabyte drives for $9 a drive. And so then I'm going to have him fill it with 4 terabyte drives for like an extra $200. And I've been tempted to go with the 6 terabyte drives, but it's like $21 more for 2 more terabytes on each drive. And I'm like, that's a lot extra to spend. So I was thinking about doing this one. So then it's basically an extra 200 some bucks plus an extra 250 plus another $90 shipping. So, and then that'll give us what? So if we run 24 discs, 4 terabyte discs in a RAID 6, that gives us 88 terabytes to play with. The question is how quickly are we going to fill 88 terabytes? Or do we go to 6 terabytes and then have 132? Or do we just go crazy and get 12 terabytes and have 264? That's the problem that I'm running into, is trying to decide what I want to do for storage. I think the 4s would be fine. Start with the 4s, and then as needed, because the way that those things work is I should be able to just eventually pluck drives. Like if we wanted to go to 6 terabyte drives or 8 terabytes or whatever's cheap at the time, you can just start plucking drives out and installing them. You won't be able to use the space until you fill a certain area. But actually, if I think about it, I wonder, I'd have to go back and look. Challenge accept. Oh, trust me, Puffs. Challenge is easily accepted. Remember my 22 terabyte drive that's like almost half full already? And I've only had it for like a month? Challenge is easily accepted for me. So, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out for that stuff. But for this, we got storage racks over there. Those guys I'm not too worried about. We're just storing away. So yeah, so I want to get something like that to be able to start doing storage on. The big problem, yeah, it is videos. I mean, I have stuff other than videos on the QNAPs. The QNAPs have a lot of other files and stuff like that on them too, PC backups, stuff like that. But that's the other thing, is because I want to be able, these virtual machines that I'm running, I want to be able to back those up and have backup copies of them. Do I have? Oh, that's Proxmox. Here? Yeah, here we go. This is what I was working on today when it was kind of slow. So here's all of the servers that I've created. So this is the monitoring system that I've put together, or that I've started to utilize, Zabbix, so I can monitor. So there's the CPU utilization. Here's CPU over here. in like a smaller version. But look at this. 4%, 1%, 1%, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So these are the game servers, but they're not running anything, so they're not going to be consuming much. And then RAM. So these guys, all the game servers are the bars up top, and then everything else are bars at the bottom. Because these guys, the guys at the bottom only have 8 gigs. These guys have 32 gigs, but all of them have like 29 gigs free. So we got a lot of space there. I should put on a hard drive space. What's this? Fabix agent is not available for 3 minutes. What the hell's going on? I'm still having problems with those 2 hosts. But yeah, so I've been working on getting these guys all set up. I've got the APC on here too, so I can monitor it. I can see battery capacity is 100%, the voltage, the output. This capacity is not working for some reason. What the heck? Oh, history. What the heck is that? Some of these things aren't working like they should, but I want to be able to see like runtime and everything like that, which I should be able to see, because if I go to hosts and click latest data, I can see 3 hours 54 minutes of runtime. The batteries were last replaced February 15th 2023. No batteries need replacing, which is great. Oh, actually no, this is the last check was 3 hours 54 minutes ago. Here we go. 3 hours 17 minutes of battery runtime. It's down by 2 minutes, which I find funny. This is how quickly the batteries are degrading. They've dropped almost 3 minutes of runtime in the last like day. Actually, that's in the last 6 seconds they dropped that much. But actually, if I click on the graph, what does it show? Yeah, you can see it's kind of all over the place. But that's also because of the load of the servers. When I do more stuff, it's going to change the runtime because they're using more wattage. So now I get all kinds of extra nerd shit added up here. I'm waiting for that to be the moment that Scamps is like, yo, guys, I'm here. And it's like, oh, fuck, great. Could see the nerd within. But I also need to convert all those game servers over. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to rebuild them from scratch or if I'm going to try to export them out of VMware and import them into Proxmox. Oh, fuck me. I knew it. God damn it. Hey, Scamps, how's it going? Welcome in. Well, shit. Gorilla, you called it. That's funny as shit, though. So, and then I'm gonna make Puffs be in charge of, he can be the system admin, so I don't have to deal with this shit as much. But I don't know. I feel like I want to take that VMware server and I'm going to turn it into a Proxmox server and then hope that I can transfer hosts from one server to the other. Because I think everything that I've built on Proxmox so far on the Dell, I want to move it over to the HP server. Because those things are going to be like low CPU consumption. They're just, I mean, it's a monitoring server. It's the Wikipedia. It's stuff like that. So I want to move those over to the server that has the less good, the worse, the bad processors and less RAM, and then use the one that has the good processors and more RAM for all the game servers and stuff like that. And then whatever other CPU intensive shit I can figure out to put on it. Oh god. That feels great. Yeah. I want to just have 60 grand to put into that. I'm going to wait on those. Yeah, this is going to be bad. That thing's almost full. I might need to get another rack and put in between here. So we're going to see. Can I change this? I have audio, gameplay, controls, feedback. Let me have my music if I alt-tab out of the game real quick. Why can I not have that? Frame rate limit. Let's turn this up. See what happens. 44 field of view. 90. Okay, that'll be fine. And the studio waiting room in Discord if you want to chit chat before the pod. Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah, good idea. Because hopefully you guys know what's happening. Because I don't know nothing. Actually, I didn't even test out the bot. Girl, do you know how it works? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Why does that have a rocket ship on it? Okay, I guess it's pre-approved, so we're good. Well, it's approved now. Wherever the heck it's going to try to go. Oh, wait, it's going via the truck. Yeah, I'm playing with my boxes. I'm a box man. I like playing with boxes. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about boxes now. Let's continue. Let's continue on. Skip away from that. Oh, man, it's the end of the day already. I didn't realize that. How many more boxes do we have? Not a lot. It still boggles my mind now that I've upgraded those how quickly they go. I wonder how many more upgrades there are for these things.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, jeez. No, I'm not entertained. Entertain me, Puffs. What I need, I'm kind of excited. Oh, there's my other pallet. It's underneath all those other boxes. Oh wait, no, I already checked those. That's where all these guys came from. You know what the other thing that annoyed me that I found out is I can't put these boxes on this shelf. If I try to do that, it doesn't let me. I don't know how. I don't know if just throwing these on the pallet is what I'm supposed to do with them. But at least it's kind of a good way to keep track of where all my shit is. Put this guy away over here. Also, Puffs, thank you for that logo. Oh, hell. Forgot to do one thing that I needed to do. We got 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes. Well, that works. I'm going to upgrade. There we go. So those two are going to be the last ones to upgrade. Because this is where I have to save this now. We have guests. We have guests in the house. I need to also get things ready because Puff sent that logo. I need to get it going. Oops. I can't even put that on there because that pallet's at its maximum capacity. There we go. Beautiful. That guy's going all the way. We're going to come over here. And we're going to sleep and save the game for the day. Look at that. Correct everything. We did not script one single thing. I only spent $2,000 though. How great is that? What I love is when it's like, hey, you made 21,000 and you spent 2,000, but yet your current bank balance is only 8,000. It's like, how the heck did I spend that much money and I have that much left over? What the hell's going on here? Okay, so I need to do that. Oh, we don't have a friend. Let me hit this guy. Actually, let me hit this guy. I'm going to hit intermission real quick. You guys can look at the empty chair because none of the cats are down here, unfortunately. Sadie was down here for a little bit. I will keep talking, but you guys are just not going to be able to see what's going on in the background while I'm flip-flopping and moving things because I got to get things from my streaming PC or my gaming PC to my streaming PC real quick. Get some layout stuff set up. Government wanted, yeah, exactly. Let me put this guy back on. Move this guy over here. Let's see here. Oh. Where's this thing? Is it? Okay. What the heck is going on? Oh hell yeah! All right, now I'm gonna warn you ahead of time, Puffs. Pangea's. Actually, I don't know if it matters if it works or not. I think I could actually leave that on. I was gonna say Pangea won't work. Actually, Tangina still may not work. Because I think how this is going to be set up. Oh no, where is... Oh, here it is. Like, where is this folder? This guy in here. What? I don't think Tangia is going to work. Because I'm not going to have any alerts on the podcast page. So... You're going to be without, oops, you're going to be without it for a second. Let me see. Image. Plus was so kind to provide.